So question 4. A manufacturer supplies MP3 players to retailers in batches of 20, which are randomly selected. Long-term analysis shows that 5% of the players are faulty. Write down a suitable model for the distribution of the number of faulty MP3 players in a batch, given the values of any parameters. Okay, so first let's look out for some clues in the question. Supplies MP3 players in batches of 20. 5% are faulty. Straight away I've thought of two things. So I have a fixed number of trials since the batch size was 20, and I have a probability of 5%. That's sounding mighty familiar. It's going to be our binomial distribution. So X is going to follow a binomial distribution. My n value is 20 and my p value is 0.05. Okay, so those are my parameters. N equals 20 and p equals 0.05. Just writing binomial would be worth just 1 mark, but here I've specified the parameters in the usual format we would expect them to be defined. Find the probability that a batch contains no faulty MP3 players. Okay, so we're going to use our usual probability statement. Probability x equals x for the binomial is going to be NCX, probability of success to the power of x, probability of failure to the power of n minus x. What does that look like in our case? Well, the probability that x equals 0 is going to be 20C0. Probability of success, that's my 0.05 to the power of 0. And probability of failure to the power of 20. Working this out on your calculator, 0.0358. Okay, so next we're asked to show that the probability of there being more than 4 faulty MP3 players in a batch is equal to the value shown. Nice that we have a show that question. It means we can be sure we're correct before we even turn the page for the next question. So we're going to do our own maths and we should end up with that same probability. Just quickly in the question, we're looking for more than 4 faulty MP3 players. So the probability that x is greater than 4, be careful it did not include 4, equals the probability that x is greater than or equal to 5, which we can calculate. So our tables and our calculators are not set up for greater than or equal to statements, they're set up for less than or equal to statements. And we know this is the same as 1 minus the probability x is less than or equal to 4. Okay, so this is ready for either your tables or your calculator, and that should lead us to 1 minus 0.9974. Those numbers are looking really good. 0.0026 to 2 significant figures. That's what we were asked to show, and that will be worth all of our marks.